What's going on, you guys? Back with another video on the bike. And let's see, what do we got on here now? What do we got on this old girl? 100 and almost 22 hours, 4,430 miles. I freaking love this bike. I love it. Gonna go over a couple things I've had issues with. Reliability of the bike, some things that I've done performance wise, and yeah. So first thing, performance. I did a programmer, intake, and gutted the exhaust. If you guys seen my other videos, you will have already known that, but if you guys are just tuning in, that's what I got for performance on this. It's a 2021. I got it in December, and I've been having so much fun with it. Obviously, got 4,400 miles on it. Been having so much fun with this bike. And yeah, it's been a great bike. First off, guys, like, comment, subscribe, please. And if you guys are watching, my next video be in a couple weeks probably. Next or second video, I'm actually taking it to Martin, and I'm gonna go race, not at the track. I'm gonna go rip it down a quarter mile. I'm actually kind of excited. I have no idea. I've never had a dirt bike on a drag strip before, so I'm kind of curious to see what it's gonna do in a quarter mile. I don't know if any of you guys have done it or not, but if you have, let me know what you ran, and I can kind of see what to expect. But yeah, anyways, performance. I did a programmer on it. Just a fuel programmer. I did not do the ECU. I was just kind of doing, you know, cheap. I was trying to do it cheap just to kind of show you guys, you know, you don't have to put a $800 computer in it. You don't have to put a $500 exhaust on it. You don't have to put, well, okay, I went with an actual intake instead of just gutting it, but I went with a big gulp intake. Honestly, I just gutted the exhaust and the fuel programmer. It's a badass bike. I love it. It might be getting a little bit tired now. Got 4,400 miles on it, and I used to be able to pick it up pretty easy, just getting on it and forth. And it's getting a little relaxed now. I can still pick it up in fifth, ride a wheelie in fifth for about as long as you want to, but it goes good. Top speed of this bike. Okay, top speed that I have hit. Still stock gearing. Stock sprocket starting to get a little, you know, a little pointy. That's all right. Front sprocket doing great. 106 miles an hour. I've done 106 miles an hour on this bike, which is going pretty good for a dirt bike. Any issues I've had on the bike so far? When I bought the bike, it had a little bit of a top end tick. And that started after about an hour, in all honesty, of owning the bike. I had probably 10 miles on it, maybe. And it was before I got it street legal. Started getting a little tick in the top end, and it's still kind of doing it, but it was getting pretty bad around about 6th gear. I'd notice it the worst when you're kind of lugging it and then kind of getting on it, getting into it a little bit. It would start tapping pretty bad, and I didn't like it, so I put a manual cam chain tensioner on it. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's an adjustable manual cam chain tensioner instead of the stock hydraulic cam chain tensioner. So that was super easy to throw on. It took 15 minutes to throw it on there. I think the part was 35, 40 bucks. And I think it might have been more than that. I can't remember now. It's been on there for a long time. But that took away the 6th gear tap that really bad that made me nervous. It still ticks. Idle. Let's see, get the key. Fire it up real quick for you guys, make sure it's in neutral. So I don't know how well you can hear that tick. That's the tick I'm talking about. Not very loud, but it's been doing that since about an hour. Went, checked all the valves. Valves were good. I kind of think it might be the guide. I don't know if anyone else has had that issue out there. If you have and you've actually fixed it, let me know what you found. But I'm probably gonna tear it down this winter. Hasn't gotten much worse, so I just keep riding it. I'm gonna ride it till the winter and then fix it this winter. Probably do a top end rebuild because I'm gonna probably have 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it by this winter. Love the bike. If you guys are on the edge about getting this bike in particular, the 500 xcf-w, I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't regret buying it. I haven't hardly put any money into this bike other than changing the oil. I change it about every 1,500 miles. It's not too bad. Not that expensive. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's been a great bike. I love it. It's fast as shit. Like I said, done 106 miles an hour on it. It rips. If you're not careful, first, second, third, we'll pull up pretty easy. So definitely be careful if you haven't rode much. But it's a blast. I love it. So if you guys want to see, what is it, Friday the 13th, I'm taking it to Martin and I'm going to be racing it at the drag strip, not the dirt track. I'm going down the drag strip. This bike, honestly, since I've had it in the dirt one time, and I don't really care much about dirt riding anymore. I love it on the road. Definitely want to get into some supermotos, the tires, and hopefully, if not this year, next year for sure, Tail of the Dragon, 100%. I'm getting it. I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be this year. I don't know. I don't have that much time off left, so might be next year. But Tail of the Dragon, 100% happening. Super excited. So, like, comment, subscribe, you guys, and yeah, if you want to know anything else about the bike, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, just ask. And if you guys have any questions or thoughts or anything you've done on it, on your bike that, you know, might be cool,